Welcome to the Worldwide Global Residue Study. Your role in this important study will benefit growers throughout the world. This video will describe how to conduct this study. The 6 main sections of the video are 1. Growing tomatoes and setting up field plots. 2. Sprayer calibration and chemical application. 3. Harvesting tomato samples. 4. Freezing samples. 5. Shipping the samples. 6. Recording data and reporting results. There are 2 important documents you will need to read and use throughout this study. They are the protocol and the raw data book. Read through both documents before beginning the field trial. The protocol describes what to do. The raw data book is the place where you will report on what you have done. During the course of the trial, you will need to enter all information about what you did into the raw data book. This information should be entered as soon as possible following all your activities. Sometimes errors occur during a trial. If you need to correct an entry in the raw data book, draw a single line through that entry and write in the corrected information. Do not erase, write over, block out, or use whiteout or correction fluid on the incorrect entry. Simply draw a single line through that entry. Be sure to plan ahead so that you plant, spray, and harvest on the proper days. It is recommended that you spray on a Monday or Tuesday so that you don't have to harvest the 3-day sample on the weekend. Include several practice sprayer calibrations as well. This is the design of the plot. The protocol requires an area of 4 rows spaced 1 meter apart and 20 meters long. You may need to use pesticides and fertilizer to maintain a healthy crop. Do not use Revis, Revis Top, Indigo, or any product containing mandipropamid, difenoconazole, thiamethoxam, or lambda-cyhalothrin. Planning is important, and it's good to plan a few weeks in advance to avoid errors. However, sometimes errors do happen. If an error happens, contact the study director, Michael Braverman, as soon as possible. Now let's look at an overview of the procedure. Once the plant has fruited and grown to maturity, you will harvest the tomato fruit from the untreated control plot first. Do not handle the pesticide that day and harvest before treating the other plot. The second step in the study is to prepare the sprayer for application. This includes calibrating and mixing. Next, you will apply the pesticide to the treated plot. After 1 hour, when the pesticide has dried, you can begin harvesting the treated plot. After harvesting, take the samples to the freezer. You should then prepare and ship the frozen samples in insulated shipping boxes containing dry ice, according to the protocol. During the entire study, you should enter information into your raw data book. Harvest the tomato fruit from the untreated control plot before spraying the treated plot. The fruit does not need to be red. The fruit may be mature and still appear partly green. You should only harvest large fruit of a similar size. Wearing the new disposable blue gloves provided, take fruit from the top and bottom of many different plants. Collect at least 12 mature fruit weighing at least 1.5 kilograms in each of the 4 sample bags. You should do this by walking up and down through the plot 4 times. Collect the fruit as you walk through the plot. Complete this procedure 4 times. Do not collect fruit from the ends of the plot or the 2 outside rows. In other words, collect fruit only from the 2 middle rows, while avoiding the ends of the plot. Put the fruit in the IR-4 plastic-lined sample bags you received. Make sure each sample bag is labeled properly with the correct date and sample ID number. You should repeat this procedure a total of 4 times for the untreated control plot. Place the 4 sample bags you collected in the untreated control sample ice chest until you can put the samples into a freezer. Try to put the samples in an untreated sample freezer as soon as possible. It is very important that your freezer is set at a temperature less than -15 degrees Celsius, and preferably less than -20 degrees Celsius. Examine your freezer before you start sampling to be sure that the freezer is at the correct temperature. Continue to monitor and document freezer storage temperatures every day until the samples are shipped. Use continuous temperature monitor devices if available.